What's up, Tsla family? It's Ray J back with another video. And in this one, I want to break down what's happening with Tesla in the overall market. Just know that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice whatsoever. And also, don't forget that right now, Tesla's approaching these all-time highs. And if we surpass this $414 area, we're going to be looking for 420 as a potential target. But right now, the all-time high near 414 is a tough resistance. And we'll see if Tesla breaks through this or not. Now, there's some news that's come out that Goldman Sachs has rebooted their Tesla price targets, expecting it to once again approach these new levels because of what they're seeing with AI developments. Their target was actually very low in the past. They were looking for like $95 a share. Now they're taking it up to about $250 per share, and they're going to continue to increase it as time goes on. However, I think that's a very, very big understatement because Tesla could go double that to about $500 per share based off what other analysts are saying. But despite where their target is, I still think they have a very, very nice approach at breaking down why they're very bullish. They're talking about AI demand is what's driving growth for them, and they're very, very optimistic about that. And they did also bring up the cyber cap, how it's going to be another very, very bullish catalyst. So a good piece of news came out for Tesla, at least thus far. And as you guys know, we had the inflationary numbers that came out. Everything was quite decent, at least moving forward, and that's what really helped this market really continue. So overall, the question is what's moving up from this point on? What do I think about the market and the way we're moving? Well, one thing that you guys could do is actually get a better analysis about, our pieces of data because of this platform known as Fastball. It could tell you not only what the data looks like, but whether or not these catalysts are going to be more bullish or not. So just keep that in mind. Also, I'm getting a lot of questions from people involving the markets and things like that, where people have these questions about what's about to pan out. One cool thing about it is that you have access to a chat room where you guys could see a lot more traders and make more connections. And there's also a nice Q&A session. So this Q&A area allows for people to ask questions for experts. So you could basically sign up for it free on this platform, just ask questions about the market, ask questions about gold and many different stocks out there. And they have many different financial analysts and experts who are very, very intelligent and involved in the markets who could give you guys a very, very good analysis on how things are going to be moving. So for those who are interested, you guys could sign up with my links down below in the description and also in the comment section. I think Fastball is a great platform for beginners. It's going to give you guys a lot of tools that could be used to assist you in your daily trading and a bunch of factors just like that. So I just wanted to call it out. Very, very cool platform for those who are interested. And once again, if you have any questions, I'm not always available to answer you guys' questions. So that's why you guys can just go to the Q&A section just to get those answers. So just keep that in mind. Anyways, going back to the video, I just wanted to say that right now, Tesla remains a lot more bullish. And as far as the share price is going to be going, I think that we have the potential to surpass all-time highs. Especially if we break 414, I think 420 could be our next potential target. If Tesla turns right over here, we're looking for the support around this 410 area. If that fails for Tesla, we're looking for the low of the day to be retested at 402, not to mention back down towards 400 and 392 below that, which is where this imbalance happens to be. But nonetheless, the 4-hour is looking quite bullish as Tesla's breaking out here, and we have the potential to push even higher. I think we're doing a wonderful job so far, and our EMAs remain very, very bullish. So Tesla's on a rip right now, and I think the market's holding up very well after CPI has come out. This is not necessarily a surprise. If you guys look at many futures, such as the S&P 500, we're currently at 6080, which is exactly what we predicted in the morning video. We could be approaching the 6100 area if that breaks. So overall, there's still a lot more potential for us to try to go higher. So I think that SPY is also going to be translating to about 609 per share because of this. And I think that this could be continuing to go to about 6100. So that translates to basically a test of all-time highs, if not above that, for both SPY and the S&P 500, even for ES. So it's the same thing essentially. The market still has a lot more upside potential looking at these trends. US 500 is also looking bullish. If you look at the 4-hour, we're likely going to be approaching these highs again around this 6100 area. So far, so good, at least from the charts. The NASDAQ composite, we're breaking out right over here. You guys can see how this is approaching the 20,000 area. This makes me think that NQ is going to be once again approaching its all-time highs, QQQ as well. So right now, the charts remain very bullish. Bitcoin is trying to break out right over here. So as you guys can see, we have this imbalance above. This could be approaching the 101,000 area. So it's continuing to be very strong and very, very bullish. And I see a lot more potential for this to try to continue that trend. So great job by Bitcoin as it's pushing. Nvidia is also holding up very nicely. I'm sorry, not Nvidia. Apple's holding up very nicely. I'll talk about Nvidia in just a second. But we hit our 250 target. We'll just have to see if we close above this or not. Otherwise, 252.5 could be our next target. As of right now, there's no sign that this is rejecting. And because Apple's investing a lot more in AI, the share price remains bullish. There's no sign of this rejecting thus far. Looking at Nvidia, this is trying to get a rebound. So we're holding our key supports very, very nicely. I think there's a good chance that this continues this trend. So this makes me think that we could be on our way back up to our 20 EMA or our 20 moving average, which is very close to that 140 area. We also held support very, very nicely right over here. There's a very, very good chance that this will continue to hold up. And we could be on our way back up towards that 139 target. Overall, Nvidia remains bullish. If we lose 137, we're looking for 135, but this is favoring upside for almost 140. Overall, it's doing a good job. For other factors out there, we have stocks such as Amazon. Amazon's once again breaking out very nicely, hitting our 230 target. This is a tough resistance, so we might shop around here for some time. If we surpass this, I wouldn't be surprised if we go up to 232.5. So there's most definitely potential in this nonetheless. For others, we have Meta. So Meta is on a very, very strong uptrend. As you can see, it's making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and higher lows, continuing to break out like crazy. We could be looking for 635 as our next potential target, and that could once again help us to see some very, very nice levels. Looking at Coinbase, this is also looking quite bullish. So long as we don't lose that 313 area, we're favoring a push for 325 or above. Once again, doing a good job. People ask me to talk about Palantir in my morning videos. So as long as Palantir is above 69.8, we do favor, an attempt to get back up to about 72.5. But if we lose 69.8, we could be turning back down to 68 flat. So just keep that in mind. Overall, it's still holding up nicely, kind of consolidating right over here. So give this some more time to develop. There's not really a whole lot else that's going on with this. Besides that, we have others such as like Rivian. Rivian is dipping a little bit weaker. We do have that gap to fill. We called this out yesterday, so it might come down to fill this gap around 13 flat before it tries to bounce. So just keep that in mind. Anyways, going back to Tesla for the final part of this video, I just want to say that Tesla's doing a great job at holding up, looking very, very bullish. It's at the all-time highs, and I think the 4 hours suggesting there's a lot more upside potential in this. So I think that Tesla could be going for all-time highs. SPY could approach them around 509. QQQ could also go to all-time highs. And we're starting to see the whole market coming together as a whole as we see more and more potential. I think that right now we're going to be watching to see how well we hold above the all-time high, which is where Tesla's testing at 414. But if we surpass this, I think we're easily going up to about that 420 psychological level. So once again, very, very bullish news from Tesla. Still remains very strong, especially because CPI is helping the market hold up, which is giving Tesla an extra boost. And I see a lot more potential for this moving forward. Anyways, I thank you all so much for listening. Don't forget, guys, I have been talking about Fastball just because it's a free program. It also allows for free charting and a lot of other benefits if you're interested in using that. Besides that, we're very, very bullish on the charts, and I'll see you guys very soon on the next one. Thank you for listening, and peace out.